Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Osborne, one of the sales leaders here at TIFFIN Motorhomes. We're at Hershey, Pennsylvania at the brand new 2024 Hershey show. We're excited to debut a couple new things. The TIFFIN GH1, it's out, it's here at the show for the first time ever. Very excited about that. We've got the new Adventure Bar floor plan behind me, which is a really innovative way for, it's the perfect two-person adventure van layout. And we're also debuting our brand new one-up equipped package. A lot of electronics upgrades, some nice features that you're really gonna enjoy to help kind of round out and complete the TIFFIN GH1 and make it an awesome package for you to take off on. So starting a little bit early, you know, one thing I like to point out quick is people are not familiar with the new TIFFIN logo. And for us, that means a lot. It stands for the adventure and the engineering behind it to make sure that you can get out there, stay out there, and have the rugged equipment that you need to be able to enjoy your trip. With the new one-up package on the GH1, we've got these brand new TIFFIN custom wheels. A little difficult to see right there, but they are super sharp. Of course, this unit already comes with Fox 2.0 shock in the front, a Fox 2.5 in the rear. We do a couple fun things. We have a whole integrated JBL audio system inside the van and a subwoofer, so it really just makes your van experience a lot better. The Mercedes stock speakers are really not that great, so we jazz that up. It's a really nice system. This unit still has the onboard air compressor, and of course you've got the new hood struts. So they come with the one-up package. You've got hood struts in the front. You know, you got to get in this hood regularly, so because you've got the DEF dispenser there, I guess you could call it. So regardless, instead of having to fight with that hood and that little dipstick to tie it off, these hood struts, they just lift it, makes it very comfortable. But I think we're most excited today to debut this Adventure Bar layout. You know, so many customers came to us when they've seen it. They say, look, we love the power lift bed, we love the features, we love everything about it, but we just don't need the rear seats. We're not gonna have passengers, and it takes up a lot of space. So we worked really hard, the engineering team and myself, and we came up with an awesome solution. So all solid surface countertops in here, but it's innovative in the sense that you've got this great location where you can sit and work from the road or eat. We have a table here on this side, some of the lagoon mount table for the passenger. But when you're here, it's so much of a kitchen expansion. You've got all this storage. There's this massive storage compartment for like little convection ovens or just big backpacks and all kinds of gear bags. You got this nice big deep drawer. And then all along the sides are little cubbies that you can use. What's neat also is when you take out, you know, you can put your coffee pot up here, your oven, your induction cooktop. It gives you a complete, almost L-shaped kitchen feel. And you know, it does those three things. Extra kitchen space, tons of storage, and a really comfortable place to sit and eat and hang out, or also just get your laptop out. I mean, put your monitors up here, keyboard, you can stow it all away in this little cubby. You got USB power here, 12 volt power here, and then a 110 outlet right there. So everything is very convenient. One thing I'd like to highlight is the upgraded display setup. So previously we didn't have the integrated controls, so you'll see full controls now, all of your battery monitoring on the AC and DC side. We integrated the solar controls. Now in this unit you have your upgraded MPPT solar controls, which is really nice. And we also integrated the tank sensors. So really took it all to the next level. We maximized the capability of the Victron system, and I think it's, you know, it's clean, it looks good. Still got your light switches, and then your AquaHot controls. The AquaHot is a great system. It's 16,000 BTUs. It's a diesel furnace that is incredibly efficient. It only uses about a tablespoon of diesel per hour, which is really remarkable. And then it also auto adjusts at altitude. So you could drive, if you could figure out how to drive this van to 16,000 feet, this system will still function without having to get in there and adjust flow rates or filters and all that good stuff. So up above you, this unit here does have Starlink Pro equipped. We keep everything nice and clean, out of the way. It's got a switch already dedicated there that allows you to turn the system off so you're not consuming battery power. You know, and these are the new speakers. So they're mounted underneath the headliner shelf. looks really good. And then of course the subwoofer is mounted underneath the passenger seat. So at Tiffin, you know, we use a fully loaded chassis. So you're going to get powered seats and heated seats. And a little tip I give everybody, because they say, oh, it's hard to spin the seats. No, you have memory controls on your seats, which is nice. So you can set 1 for how you like to drive, set 2 to easily spin it, and then hit the 3 the way you like your office chair or your you know, eating chair. So it just does it all for you. It's really convenient, makes everything nice and easy. The flooring in our van is a true non-porous marine grade vinyl. So if you've got your mountain bikes and all your gear back there, you're going to be able to put it in there, and if it drips oil or grease, you know you're going to be able to clean it, which is really nice. We do have an upgraded mattress, which is a new feature in the GH1 Up package. So it's a true luxury residential style mattress. It's very comfortable, and you know, that Gree AC is amazing. What we love about it is 2 things. The first thing is it's so quiet. I mean, you can turn this unit on. We can see if we can do it for you. And once you get it going, you know, it's absolutely just like very, very quiet and it's a small space in a 19-foot van, so you want everything to be very quiet. But the best thing is its power consumption. It really only uses between 400 and 1,000 watts, which is most of your RV air conditioners are going to consume 1,400 watts every time they're on. So with that variable speed compressor, you're really going to maximize your battery life. Solid surface countertops. So I'm up here in the kitchen in the adventure bar, and like I said, it's like an L-shaped kitchen. So I can put my blender, my cooktop, or even coffee pot and all that good stuff, set snacks and all that out. And then I have, of course, our extra countertop, which is really nice. It is a solid surface material, and underneath it is the portable induction cooktop. So you can pull this out and cook outside on the patio table, or you can cook up here. We've got 110 down below the fridge, and also on the top. This fridge is nice because it does swing all the way open, so you can access it when you're outside cooking and hanging out, getting drinks from outside. And there's a whiteboard on the fridge, which is a fun little note. So you can use your expo markers, write little love notes and shopping lists. And then this is a real magnetic table, so nice little side patio table. You can adjust it depending on how you're parked, but then to get it out of the way, very durable. Those are all our low point drains. And of course, you know, Tiffin, we don't just use stickers that are going to peel and wash away. These are all laser cut into the panel itself. We did upgrade our door recently, so this is now a 2/3 split door. You can seal off the area in the back here, and then it gives you that nice little just partition here. Magnetic shower curtain. Our showers are really well designed. They're very durable. So we double up the thickness of the plastic, and we also reinforce behind it to make it extremely rigid. And then we use really nice fixtures and the shower miser system. So it's a nice recirculation system that allows you to not waste fresh water just waiting on your hot water heater to kick on. So of course, it's a cassette toilet in the GH1. It does swivel, so you can position it how you like. Really nice setup. And of course, it also converts to a closet. So with the adventure bar, it's really nice here. All these things, they tuck into the cubby. These are 2 big shelves that you can use to put gear and clothing if you want in there. And then of course, we also stow that lagoon table, which can mount over there next to your passengers, so they have a table as well. So all of that's really well done, out of the way, very well built. Solid surface countertop, like I mentioned. We use the premium roll-left shade, so it's a thinner shade that will against small insects like no-see-ums, you call them in the South. I don't know what we call them up here in Pennsylvania, but there's no-see-ums, so it's definitely going to keep out mosquitoes and bugs like that, but even the smaller gnats. Here's your awning controls for the premium Girard awning. It's the same awning we use on a $500,000 motorhome, but it's single touch operation, really nice. You want it to come in, you just hit the button, it'll run. You don't have to stand there and hold it. You can stop it at any dimension, and it also has the wind sensor, which is a nice feature. The lighting is, these is your exterior lighting, so the steps are underlit, and there's 2 different side lights that will give you some light when you're at your campsite in the dark. I also like to do this, show people just how well the van is built. I mean, fully framed cabinetry. You can literally shake the van with the way these things are constructed. And it's real wood that's got the European laminate, so it's not going to crack or flake on you. It's not a press board that has glued on plastic. I mean, this is a nice, and it's a soft close feature, which is good, so it's not just going to slam on you. We do have a pantry here, and another really cool innovative step we have is our bed step. So it's it can be a little high. A lot of customers with this floor plan, they actually like their bikes to sleep in the van with them so that they're not outside and they can be stolen. So they'll actually get some bed risers for their side cushions, and they'll leave their bed a little bit higher, so you get above hip width. So having this, bed step actually does work really nice. It's easier to get in the bed. It's almost 80 inches long, so it's like a queen length and then like a full width. Very comfortable for 2 people. I think that, and especially this mattress it's actually the first time I've sat on it. It's really pretty comfortable. So a couple fun features back here. All of the shades, all of the windows have integrated shades. So you'll have your night shades and you'll have screens. And then you've got a dimmer switch. So for your reading light at night, you're gonna be able to dim it, which is really cool. Down underneath in the garage is some LED lighting. It pretty much will go to every color on the rainbow that you can think of. It also does some fun features of, strobe effects. Now here's that bed step, makes it really easy to get in and out of the bed. And I'll just run this bed up to show you how easy it is. I mean, you just push a button, this guy runs up at a really nice pace. Really cool. All right, let's talk power, baby. So a lot of manufacturers would never show you this because they mount extremely heavy equipment on plywood boxes and screw it in, which is really difficult to keep it in place. Everything we do is all powder coated steel, bolted in and strapped to each other. This is the Battleborn, highly sought after battery, 270 amp hours. You've got 3 on the GH1, 810 amps, which is over 10,000 kilowatts of power. Complete Victron system with the smart shunt. You can use your phone, connect to it, see all the ins and outs from both sides of the system. And then of course you can also view it on the display. Ruggedized electronics, they can handle the abuse that you're gonna put on the van when you're out off-road. And so that's why we love it. Another awesome part about us sticking with the 12-volt system is the 12-volt system can charge at idle. So a lot of your 48-volt systems, you got to get above that 1800 RPM point for it to engage. Not the case with this. 1200 RPMs, and it'll begin to charge your system at idle, which is great. So each battery does have an onboard heater. And then your fresh tank at 26 gallons, it's got electric heat pads, as well as your gray tank, which is a 22-gallon gray tank, also has automatic tank heaters. Another little innovative feature that we did is most vans either have to cut another hole in the van to have an exterior city water fill, which is a little unsightly, and it's nice to have fewer holes cut into your van. So you pretty much are dedicated to the Nautilus panel. But we did a exterior city water fill tucked way out of the way, right underneath the tire here. So you can leave a hose connected if you're at a normal campground. And like I said, no more holes in the van. Now, when we do cut holes in the van, TIFFIN, we go the extra mile. So we corrosion treat all of the cutouts to make sure that you're not going to get rust down the road. And we fully insulate the van. So you've got that really thick synthetic wool insulation, very nice. It's going to be a really high R value, and it also is waterproof. So you're not going to get moisture problems. So with no plywood in the van, no moisture proof wool insulation, composite flooring, composite ceiling, powder coated electronics, and then corrosion treated cutouts. The longevity is there. And so we back that all up with a 2-year warranty from TIFFIN, which is really, not every manufacturer is willing to do that. So we got the Roll-F back shade, and that one also has a full blackout, right? So you've got the screen and the blackout because you're sleeping in the back of the van. So that gives you, you know, both functions with that setup.
Total power battery capacity on this one is, you said 10,000?
Yeah, so it comes standard with 2 batteries, so at 540 amp hours, and that's going to give you about 7,000 kilowatts. And then you can add the 3rd battery for about $3,500 MSRP, and that'll get you 810 amp hours and 10.3 kilowatts. Works great with that air conditioner because, like I mentioned, that variable speed air compressor, if it's operating in that 700 watts range, which is going to be pretty aggressive for it, you're still getting 14 hours of AC runtime. And then you've got that dedicated secondary alternator, which is nice. Another power feature we have I didn't touch on, which is great, is the chassis battery merge. So the chassis battery merge, if you did, like at a show like this, when everybody's in and out of units, and the battery dies, you can jump your chassis battery off of your house side battery, which is great. And then it works vice versa. So if you did run your batteries all the way down, and the battery management system kicked on and put it in low voltage discharge, you could actually jump and wake them up from your chassis battery side without having to get out jumper cables or anything like that. These are nice tie downs, great for 2 bikes. You can fit 2 full-size mountain bikes into this unit. The other thing I like about this garage is it's so versatile. So, I mean, people will come in here, they'll put bench seats where they can create like a dinette lounge where they're hanging out in the back of the van, but then you can still have storage underneath those seats. I've seen people build little nice areas for like a microwave or even full offices. Like they'll put a full office kind of setup. I think that makes more sense probably in a rear seat unit, but with the adventure bar, now you've got this area more for your gear and for being able to play. So yeah, 1 main disconnect on the unit, turn it off, that shuts power to the whole entire system. It's all wired together and works out great. Little rear cargo light, so when you're back here you can easily turn on the lights in the back, especially at night. We do have touched on the onboard air compressor, so there's a chuck in the front of the van, but there's also a rear chuck right here, so you can connect an airline, and then you can make paddleboard, Starlink Pro, so it's a full in motion air down your actual vehicle wireless tires Starlink if you're going to go into deep sand or really rocky terrain. And then when you're out on the trail, you can still use your onboard air compressor to air back up once you hit the highway. A couple fun features over here is, you know, we do use double pane acrylic windows, so these have nice insulation properties, and this fully welded ladder. So all of this gear comes from a real unique builder in Utah. Our side steps, our fully welded ladder, and the low profile roof rack. Really nice battle tested equipment. You can hang 800 pounds on this thing, which is, you know, was great. It's already prepped, so you could hang water tanks, fuel, extra diesel fuel, or just gear bags, or even like a kayak, like loops that you could bring a paddleboard or a kayak with you. On the roof for the unit, you got 220 watts of solar, the air conditioner, the bathroom max air fan, the actual max air fan, the larger one that is in the galley area, and then of course the Starlink Pro, which is up there, going to give you that nice high-speed internet anywhere you want to go. And we use the highest end panel. These are all real painted panels, so most van builders, they just leave that bare. Because it's, you know, it's a van, you get it off-road, you're going to get a lot of rock chips and sort of sand and salt from the different environments that our customers are in. So a lot of people will put a wrap on that, but we went on ahead and went the next level. So it's a true paint all the way around. It's going to continue to protect the van in those environments, and it looks sharp. Again, with the black and white hood, the white van with the black, extra black accents, I think it looks great. You got the new GH1 logo on the back there. One thing we can zoom in on, so this van, like I mentioned, is already equipped with a really nice suspension system. So The difference between a stock Mercedes Sprinter and this one in terms of ride quality is night and day. I mean, a very large Fox 2.5 digressive valve shock, and we install the Agile Off-Road double shear bracket. So that gives you that great stability when you're bouncing around left to right on the trail. Extremely bright at night. That's going to protect your shock and keep things in place. And it's easy to upgrade from here. So like even if you wanted to go the next step and change out your leaf springs to give you even more stability, or throw in a front strut, you don't have to feel like you're throwing equipment away. Those are these controls. You're definitely going to like what you have and be able to grow the kit as you want. Now that we're in the front of this van, we'll swap over. We did add some new bumper mounted off-road lights in the front, and these are those hood struts. And so the difference, if anybody's a Sprinter owner up there, I mean, when this thing is here, it is absolutely a heavy hood, but with the hood struts, it does it for you. And this is that DEF. You know, you got to fill it every time. You know, you'll go through probably 5 or 6 tanks of diesel fuel before you have to top this off. But you know, so much easier to get the hood up and down. Cannot like recommend that anymore. It is a very handy accessory upgrade that we go ahead and include standard with the 1-Up package. And now you can see the wheel a little better. So that's a true custom wheel. We designed it in partnership with the manufacturer. It's unique to us. It looks really sharp. And then the unit comes with the BF Goodrich KO2 tires. Up there at the top, that's that low profile. Two separate buttons, so you can operate your upper light bar or your lower light bar just with the push of a button, and they're right by the driver's area. So I can show you quickly. So this is the location of your onboard air compressor controls. When the chassis is on, you flip that switch and it'll charge. And then here's that chassis battery merge feature I was talking about. And then right there next to the driver's side is the bumper light as well as the light bar. Yeah, what you're looking at there is a little sneak peek. We're only going to build 7 of these. This is our limited edition silver with the mountain artwork. This was a custom graphic that was designed by an artist in Austin, Texas, and we just really loved it. We thought it makes, you know, a nice sort of just kind of subtle but very neat and custom look for this iridium silver color. And so we're only going to make 7 of these vans, but they're here. There's one here at the Hershey show. So this is actually unit number 1. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Check us out, TIFFINGH1.com, or even just on TIFFINMotorhomes.com and navigate your way there. We're very, very proud of the new 1-Up equipped GH1. And of course, this adventure bar is amazing. And we're the only ones making this. So please look us up. And if you're a 2-person van, the adventure bar may be just for you.